Hander is up and in. Nicely done. And it's 44-28. Now Vanderlip puts some pressure on, ahead for Hayes. Hayes into the front court, drives down the lane, puts it up, no good. Battle for the loose ball, taken by Ladson. Bounce pass to Hill, he scores. 44-30, Maryvale down 14. So Isaiah Hill having an impact here. Now Merriweather for West Seneca West, double teamed, gets away from it, gets it to Vanderlip, takes a dribble, stops. McOwen for three, off the iron, no good. Whitaker after the rebound, he got it to Vanderlip for three, off the iron, no good. Whitaker puts up the shot and scores, and he drew the foul. Cameron Whitaker put it up and in, and he'll head to the free throw line. 46-30, West Seneca West. Whitaker will try to add to the lead. Got a little bit of a buzz going in the crowd after that one, as Whitaker stands at the free throw line. His free throw is no good, and Hayes comes down with the rebound for Maryvale. Far side to Ladson. Malachi Ladson drives down the lane. The running one-hander is good. 46-32, West Seneca West. Piwarczyk gets it inbounds, and it'll come to Vanderlip, still in the backcourt. Back to Johnson. Now Vanderlip one more time. He'll dump it down low to the big man, Whitaker. He'll put it up, gets his own rebound, knocked to the floor, taken away by Hayes. Ahead to Ladson, and here come the Flyers. Ladson, near side to Madden. Into the corner to Ladson for three, way off, and I think that hit Vanderlip's fingertips. No, it did not. Yes, it will. It'll stay with Maryvale there. Hayes will inbound it.
Stu, sorry, we had an internet issue where we completely lost our internet. So we apologize. We are back up and running, but wanted to let everybody know what's going on and as to what happened also.
Thank you for the heads up. Hayes puts up the shot, around and out. And the rebound is taken down by McOwen, ahead to Johnson on the far side. And he'll wait for his teammates to catch up. And he'll get it to Pinelli. Back to Johnson for a long three. Off the iron, no good. Taken down by Hayes for the Flyers. And his pass is almost stolen by McOwen, but Ladson is able to control it. Into the corner to Motley for three. Off the iron, no good. And no foul there. It's a jump ball. Spencer Harrison involved for Maryvale. And it'll be Flyers ball as the arrow points in their direction. And Harrison will inbound it. Hayes to Madden. Madden puts up a shot off the iron, no good. Motley gets the rebound, puts it up, won't go, but he does draw the foul. That's the first foul of the third quarter against West Seneca West. Maryvale, by the way, has four, and it'll send Motley to the free throw line for two shots.
So you're getting the feel the Maryvale run is coming, right? You really are. You're doing some things a little bit better this half, right? You can absolutely see they're doing much better on the boards right here, doing some things very well, and is it going to be equating to a run is going to be the big question.
You know, it's funny. I had a similar feeling in the Will North McKinley game. I thought.
Oh, I said it at halftime. I go.
Did you?
I go. Guess what, guys? If you don't think a run's coming, you're crazy, and it came.
I really thought that McKinley left the door wide open, and North banged on the door and almost knocked it down. Vanderlip on the far side, but McKinley did win the game. And here's Vanderlip, thought about taking the three, puts it on the floor, puts up the running one-hander, and scores. Nicely done by Ryan Vanderlip. He had 7 in the first half. I think he's got at least 5 here in the second, so he's certainly in double digits. Maryvale on the far side, bounce pass to Hayes. His shot won't go, but he draws the foul on McOwen, who has both hands up in the air and says, oh, come on, that wasn't on me. I didn't hit him, but yes, he did hit him. And it's 48-32. With Hayes at the free throw line.
Definitely the best crowd we've seen so far of the night. And we talked to alumnus from Amherst, right, Bo Hubble here a couple minutes ago, and he says, watch out. He thinks that the student section could be bigger than what we saw last year.
Oh, well, that's one of the great joys of high school sports, right? The second free throw is around and out. And West Seneca West comes down with the ball to Johnson. Up ahead for McOwen to Piwarczyk. Comes back to Vanderlip, who saves it. Now Johnson on the far side. Johnson to McOwen for three. No good. Piwarczyk lost the battle to 3 Flyers, but now it's turned back over, and once again it's turned over. And here's Johnson hustling back for West Seneca West, and he finds Vanderlip, who pushes it up the floor. Vanderlip, short jump shot off the back iron, no good. Rebound Hayes. So that was a typical much ado about nothing. No points, no shots. But Maryvale ball, little Shakespearean reference there. It's been that kind of night. And here's Ladson for 3, good. Big 3-pointer to bring him to within 13 at 48-35.
Here comes the run.
Vanderlip, near side. Oh, intended for Piwarczyk. He saves it to McOwen. Now Vanderlip for 3. That one's good. Big 3-pointer there for Ryan Vanderlip, 51-35.
Vanderlip says, let me answer that run with my own 3. Comes up big right there.
Here's Madden for Maryvale. And he'll get it to Motley. Now here's Hayes. Hayes to Ladson for 3. No good. Vanderlip there for the rebound. He outjumped everybody there. And he'll bring it up the floor. Final minute of play in the third quarter. Ryan Vanderlip drives down the lane and scores. Beautifully done to make it 53-35. Ryan Vanderlip having a game. And one thing we haven't seen too much of in these other games, Tom, that we will see, as Ladson puts up the running one-hander, no good. Rebound Motley, he scores. And we haven't seen in at least the games I've been here for the last 2, we'll see Amherst cheerleaders. We haven't seen
Sweet Home too.
Okay.
Sweet Home has their own ones here.
There's a pass up ahead for Ladson. He'll drive toward the bucket, lay it up and in. And it's 53-39. Vanderlip, long pass, wide open for the layup is Christian Pinelli, and it's 55-39. 5 seconds to go in the quarter, and here's Ladson, and he'll launch one from half court off the glass, and no good. And that'll bring the third quarter to a close. After 3 quarters, the West Seneca West Indians lead the Maryvale Flyers 55-39. You're watching Section 6 boys basketball on Western New York Athletics.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Fourth quarter underway. Merriweather for West Seneca West. Stops in the corner. Gets it back to Pinelli. Pinelli, far side for McOwen. McOwen drives down the lane. His shot is rejected. Big time rejection there. And driving down the lane for Maryvale and scoring is Maxwell McCullough. And I believe on that rejection it was Joseph Musa that started the play, and that bucket makes it 55-41 in favor of West Seneca West. And we'll have Maxwell McCullough at the free throw line. He's just into the game for the Flyers, and he makes the free throw to complete the 3-point play. And we'll see what happens for West Seneca West. They get it up ahead for Pinelli, takes a three, good! Well, they made the mistake of leaving Christian Pinelli wide open, and he just drained an easy three. Now Moritz on the near side, back to Ladson, who's going the wrong way. Saved by Musa, back to Ladson. Ladson wants a three, off the iron, no good. Rebound hauled down by Piwarzik, and they'll get it toward the corner for McOwen. He can't save it despite a great effort. It'll be Maryvale ball. 7:06 to play in the fourth quarter. West Seneca West by 16, 58-42. Coming up next, the final game of the night, Amherst and Sweet Home. And
Dude, doesn't it just feel like every time Maryvale goes on that run, a three happens on West Seneca?
Yes.
Like, it just every answer you think they're going, here comes again, boom, three, West Seneca hits.
That's true. Pinelli gets the rebound there. And once again, Vanderlip on the bench for a stretch here. Merriweather for West Seneca West. Hands it off to McOwen, and McOwen kicks it out to Pinelli. Thought about a three. Gets it back to McOwen, drives the baseline. He's cut off, gets it back to Piwarzik. Now near side to Merriweather. He'll put up the three. Off the back iron, no good. Ladson comes skies for the rebound and brings it up the floor. Malachi Ladson running one-hander, no good. Rebound hauled down by Cody Kester, and it gets it ahead to Piwarzik. Piwarzik will drive. He'll kick it out. And that shot is blocked. Kester's shot was blocked. Maryvale has the ball. It's Ladson bringing it up the floor. And now we're under 6 minutes to play in the game. In regulation, I should say. Moritz drives, dishes it off. And there's a three that's no good by Ladson. Pinelli gets the rebound to Merriweather. And here's Merriweather. Oh, Moritz came, tried to steal the ball, couldn't get it. They get it to McOwen. Now Pinelli, back to McOwen. McOwen trapped to Piwarzik, puts the ball on the floor. Back to McOwen for three. Off the iron, no good. And Moritz comes down with the ball for Maryvale, and he's fouled by Merriweather on the reach-in. So, you know, there have been a few stretches in this game. I don't want to say helter-skelter, but a lot of up and down, no shots, no points, but turnovers on both sides, and some of that's good defense.
Sporadic play, I think it may be a little bit.
That's a great description.
But, you know, I'll tell you what I have been most impressed about with West Seneca, and we talked about it a little bit in the first half, how many kids he gets into the game.
Yeah.
Right? Like, he has, you can say is, I want to say he's got about 15 guys over there, and I want to say is a good 10, 11 guys have gotten good minutes tonight. Not just a little bit of, you know, cleanup minutes, good minutes. And that is going to be great as you make a run in conference play. Because, you know, guys are going to get into foul trouble. Things are going to happen. And when you know you got 11 different guys that you can rely on, that's something that you're going to see is going to be a big help.
Well, as the season goes on, each team's depth will be tested. And right now, it looks like West Seneca West has some pretty good depth up and down that roster. They lead this one 58-42 here in the fourth quarter. As far as I don't think anyone is in foul trouble. Each team with 4 here in the second half.
And we only hit 7 in the first. You know what I mean? That was the most we even saw with one team. So, yeah, I agree with you. I don't think we're going to see foul problems come into play right here. I'm going to tell you, I think Bo Hubble may be right, Stu. It's getting busy in here, and that student section right now has covered 2 different areas of the bleachers right now.
Wow, that's a great thing. Here's Ladson for Maryville as the Flyers like to make some kind of comeback here. Here's Moritz. Back to McCullough. And Moritz, long-range three. Around and out. Rebound. Oh, stolen. Ladson had the rebound, but who's there to get it back is Ryan Vanderlip, and he'll dribble it into the front court. Now he'll get around Ladson. He'll take a running one-hander off the iron, no good. Hill gets the rebound for Maryvale and hands it off to Ladson. Under 5 minutes to play in the quarter. West Seneca West by 16. Ladson drives, lays it up, no good. Rebound taken down by Whitaker, and they'll get it to Vanderlip, and he'll calmly dribble it across the timeline and look to get that offense set up. Get it to Johnson on the far side. And now Johnson will get it back. Here's Vanderlip for a long-range three. Good! Ryan Vanderlip makes it 61-42 in favor of West Seneca West. thinking he's getting close to 20 points. And here's Ladson for Maryvale. Running one-hander there is up and in off the glass. And we get a whistle, and Maryvale takes a timeout. So let's take a quick timeout here. 4:15 to play. West Seneca West 61, Maryvale 44. You're watching boys high school basketball on Western New York Athletics.
Life can be full of surprises, but not always the good kind. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care, and we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
.4:15 to play in the fourth quarter. West Seneca West with a 61-44 lead over Maryvale and the ball. Brian Piwarczyk will inbound for West Seneca West, and Xavier Motley will put some pressure on as a full court press now by Maryvale to Johnson, and he'll get it up to Vanderlip, quickly to Piwarczyk, and it kept alive, and here's Johnson to Vanderlip, thought about the three. Now Johnson back to Vanderlip, and he'll pull it back, waste a few more seconds. Now Johnson on the far side, Vanderlip. They'll kill some more clock here on the far side for Mardoff, and we get a whistle and a foul underneath. And that looks like it's the 5th team foul on Maryvale, so, and that will send Jose Pablo J.P. Mardoff to the free throw line. As Tom mentioned, the West Seneca West, they've got a deep and strong bench. At least that's what it appears to be tonight. Head coach Ruben Owens, and there's the first free throw, is good by Mardoff. Has a deep bench to work with, at least based on what we're seeing tonight. And now Mardoff, the second free throw. That's also good. 63-44 in favor of West Seneca West. As the crowd begins to stream in for the final game.
I'm telling you, it's getting packed in here for those of you. I hope you tune into the next game because it's going to be a good one. But I'll tell you, Bo came and said, Mr. Prince, he's so polite. Mr. Prince, he goes, I'm going to tell you, this is going to be a great crowd, even better than last year. And he's proven that. It's been exactly that and more.
Madden to Harrison to Hayes. Hayes to Musa. And here's McCullough. Still has the ball, trying to get a shot. Gives it off to Musa. He'll take a two-pointer. Around and out, no good. Kept alive nicely by West Seneca West. And Vanderlip will drive down the length of the floor and score. Ryan Vanderlip, beautifully done. 65-44, just when it looked like Maryvale was going to do something. Ryan Vanderlip said, no.
How many times have we saw? Well, that's what we can say. Every time we keep, here comes Maryvale's run, right? No, I'm going to hit a three. No, I'm going to hit a three, right? Vanderlip goes to the hole, does something, right? It really has been all West Seneca today. And what I've been most impressed of, like I said, they're giving Maryvale one chance opportunities. They've really done it on the boards today.
Here's Vanderlip on the far side to Gervaso. Now near side back to Vanderlip. Dishes it off to Mardoff, and he drains a three. 68-44 in favor of West Seneca West. Well, if you're West Seneca West and a fan of this team, you got to be absolutely thrilled with what you're seeing. It's like not only are they getting a lot of players into the game, everybody's getting a chunk of the action and getting their names in the box score.
I want to say at this point he will have everybody on the team.
Well,
playing,
I think you're right. Yeah. I mean, it's a brand new fivesome out here. As Maryvale brings the ball up the floor, Maxwell McCullough. McCullough to Madden. Madden gets it to Hayes. He puts up a shot. Oh, nice shot by Hayes. for two, 68-46. And Jeremy Dadsey into the game now for West Seneca West. Pats his head, calling the play there. Dadsey still has it. Bounce pass to Kester, and somehow Kester got the ball. Dadsey for three, off the iron, no good. And he hustles after the rebound, but I think he's called for a foul, and he is. But good hustle there by Jeremiah Dadsey. And it'll be Maryvale ball with less than 2 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Once again, Amherst and Sweet Home coming up next on Western New York Athletics. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's quadruple header. And here's McCullough with the ball for Maryvale. You can tell they're expecting a big crowd because the doors are open and the cool air has been coming in because it was real hot in here for the first couple of games. And here's Maryvale with the ball, trying to get something going. And they'll turn it over one more time. And here's Kester, and he'll pass it up for Alexander Chabi, and he will score, and it's a 70-46 lead. So it's pretty much academic here. The only thing that needs to be determined is the final score. I don't think we're going out on a limb and saying that West Seneca West will win this game. McCullough to Cameron Moore. His three is no good. Battle for the rebound. Kester comes out of there with the ball. His pass, though, is intercepted by Moore. And his pass is intercepted by Kester. And Shabi comes back the other way. Drives, dishes it off, and a foul as Nathan Jakowski puts the shot up, and he will go to the free throw line. So everybody getting into the action here. A little bit on both sides. Maryvale with a big deficit, trailing 70-46. That's 24 points by my very unofficial count.
Good job.
Thank you. Jakowski, and he will miss the first free throw. Well, one thing about this game, as you pointed out earlier, the officials, Pete Jarebko and Jeremy Const, have let the boys play, and it's been a good, hard-fought, cleanly played game. And both teams now have pretty much emptied the benches. Here's McCullough for Maryvale. Final 45 seconds coming here. McCullough, and did he travel? Did he turn it over? No, he actually drew a foul.
He got fouled,
he hurt himself. No, I guess he didn't. Looked like he might have. So he draws a foul, and he will inbound the ball underneath Maryvale's offensive basket. Dadsey comes over to defend. Now on the far side. And they will hand it off. And there's a shot, a whistle, and a foul. Did they call it? No, they called a foul. They'll spend Spencer Harrison to the free throw line with 36.8 seconds to play in this one. Well, Ryan Vanderlip is certainly, if you're going to pick a player of the game, I would say you might want to go with Ryan.
I'm going to say he could be talking to me at the end of this one, right? Like we said, look out for those post-game interviews. They'll definitely be out there this weekend, and you may see me talking to him at one point. What do you think, Still?
I would say you will definitely see you talking to him. I'd be surprised if you weren't. The second free throw is good by Harrison. And now Dadsey will get the ball back from Jakowski. Final 30 seconds of the fourth quarter on the far side. Chabi to Kester. Kester to Jakowski. And Jakowski drives down the lane, dishes it off to Kester, who scores. That's great team basketball right there as we're in the final 15 seconds. Beautifully done. Final 10 seconds. And then McCullough has the ball go off his hands. He gets it to Moore. And there's a shot that does not go. And the ball game comes to an end. West Seneca West, a big win, 72-47 over Maryvale. Outstanding performance by West Seneca West, wasn't it?
No doubt. Really was.
Well, we'll look for your post-game interviews. They'll be up on the Western New York Athletic page. Tom Prince and I will be back with the fourth and final game of the night. Amherst will actually have a real home team. They'll take on Sweet Home, which has become kind of a rivalry. Anyway, West Seneca West beats Maryvale 72-47. You're watching boys Section 6 basketball on Western New York Athletics.
Life can be full of surprises, but not always the good kind. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care, and we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.